Now before I begin, I just want to let you guys know that my channel just reached over 1 million views! Yay! Thank you guys so much for the views, for watching the videos. As always, I really appreciate it. And what better way to celebrate than with the latest Naruto chapter that was out, and... oh my god. Troll face or no troll face? That is the question. Yeah, definitely the troll face. I'll explain later on. Just go to the intro. Hey guys, Lunar27 here, bringing Naruto chapter 654. I am Uchiha Obito. Now the chapter begins quite off to a very good start, actually. Obito looked at Naruto's hand, and he was going up towards him, and it looked like he was going to shake his hand, but nope. Instead of grabbing onto Naruto's hand, he decides to choke him instead. And I was like, oh my god, yes, he's got the resolve as a villain. He's gonna stick with it. I mean, seriously, there's like no redemption for this guy whatsoever. I'm all for second chances, even towards villains, but considering this guy was responsible for most of the shit that happened in Naruto, yeah, nah, he's gotta go. Okay, while he was choking Naruto, he tells him that he was happy on his side. He was glad that he made the choices that he made for the path that he chose, and he would gladly do it all over again. However, Naruto says, if you really believe that, then you should stop daydreaming of what could have been when you would have been Hokage. Then he manages to use all of his strength to punch Obito, and then all of a sudden he turned into younger Obito. What? I know some of you guys told me about this interdimensional plane thing. Was like, I think it was because their chakras or their hearts were connected or something, like how Naruto and Sasuke did it, and how Naruto was able to meet the previous Jinchurikis and the Bijuus. I didn't actually think that it would come to weird ass illusion Tsukiyomi shit going on right here. The Naruto that has turned into Obito tells him that the person Rin wanted to stand next to and watch over wasn't the current Obito, but it was the true former Obito. And then all of a sudden he got teleported into the flashback from the previous chapter. You know, the one when Rin was encouraging Obito about becoming a really good Hokage. What the hell is going on? Anyway, we see Minato and Kakashi from the previous chapter flashback. They're waiting for Rin and Obito. I thought for a minute he was gonna try to reach towards her, but no, instead they passed by like they didn't really see him. And then all of a sudden 3 more current Obitos pop out of nowhere, and they turn into Rin, Kakashi, and Minato, telling them that you can fill that gaping void in your heart just by yourself, you know? And Rin's got this like creepy ass look on her face. Something out of like some sort of horror movie, like The Exorcist or something. She's like, come over here, Obito. Hurry. I'll give you all the attention you need, right? Just come to this side, because I'm the only one that can fill that gaping void in your heart. You don't need to come over there, just come over here. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna call it right now. My friends, fellow anime reviewers, fellow manga reviewers, fellow Naruto fans, the Talk No Jutsu has evolved. By combining the Talk No Jutsu and the Flashback No Jutsu, turns into a Genjutsu level Talk No Jutsu. My friends, I dub this new technique that Naruto has now mastered the Tsukiyomi Talk No Jutsu. My god, this is scarier than I thought. The old Obito was talking to the current Obito, saying that Rin wouldn't throw a glance at his direction because the person she wanted to watch over and stand next to was Uchiha Obito. Okay, we knew that because you said that a few pages ago, so why do you have to repeat yourself? The old Obito then walks towards him, grabs onto his hand, saying, it's time you put an end to that face because no matter what happens, you're still Uchiha Obito. And then we're back in the current interdimensional plane thing. Oh my god, it started off good, and then all of a sudden it's flashback and talking, and I thought that, you know, Obito's got no more redemption because he's sticking to his gun, so yeah, all they have to do is to kill Obito and, you know, stopping the Jubi and the Shinju, and then stopping the Infinite Tsukiyomi, and then they have to deal with Madara, and boom, done, war's over, series is over. No. Instead, we have to continue on with the Rin Flashback Genjutsu thing, and then we're back here at the Infinite Plane, interdimensional plane. I don't know. It's just, You know, come to think of it, I don't think Obito even fell for the Tog no Jutsu. Instead, Naruto was still being persuasive, and he just grabbed his hand, and it looked like he was gonna try to pull him towards his side. He's like, Obito, take my hand, and Obito was like, no way, I'm gonna stay in this side. And then Naruto was like, yeah, stop being in a Shy Guy routine and get your ass over here, and grabs his hand and just pulls him towards his side. That's what I think it just happened. In a nutshell, you know, minus the whole Rin Flashback Tsukiyomi Talk no Jutsu thing. Ugh, fuck it, I don't know. Naruto says you should know better than to underestimate blank, and then he pulls Obito towards his side, and then we finally get back to the present, and we get 2 pages of characters, lots of characters, showing their constipated faces, trying to pull the 9 Bijuus chakras away from Obito. And this went on for 2 freaking pages of those faces. From the first page, we get to see the remaining Team Guy, Team Asuma, the Raikage, the Tsuchikage, the remaining 3 Hokages, the dead ones, Gyuki. On the next page, we get to see Sigh, Team 8, and Sakura. Yeah, Sakura did finally appear, because last time they started the Jubi tug of war thing, Sakura was not shown, but she is there, helping as well. We see the Mizukage, the Hokage, Tsunade Gaara, we see Shizune, we see Mifune, Darui, what was that guy's name? Kurotsuchi? No, wait. Or is it Akatsuchi Kitsuchi? I think that was his name. They managed to extract all the 9 Bijuus chakras away from Obito. And you see, in one panel, parts of his skin, or what looks like those flakes, were starting to peel off of Obito's body. Now, the 7 of the Bijuus chakras, you know, minus the Kurama's chakra and Gyuki's chakra, they manifested into the individual Bijuus. From Shikaku to Chome, they've all now been freed. Now, Obito, you know, powerless now that he's no longer the fake Jubito, Rikido Sennin, he falls down to the ground. By the way, we are still on the 2nd night of this goddamn war. This war is still going on in 2 days. Anyway, Obito is on the ground, and then he was thinking back to the time when he was with Kakashi in the Kamui dimension, and back when he had that double helix sword thing. Was it really just wishful thinking, using that moon to erase this living hell? Playing make-believe in that head of yours and trying to fill that void in your heart is nothing but a sham. That void in your heart is something that everyone helps to fill slowly over time. So having one last little flashback of Rin, Obito puts his hand up towards his face, and the chapter ends with him saying, Rin. So yeah, that is Naruto chapter 654. What did I think? Oh my god. I thought this Talk no Jutsu thing would have done it and over with from the previous chapter. Then we get to see Obito's resolve. The first few pages were good, until when they got to the Rin Flashback Tsukiyomi Talk no Jutsu thing. That is when things started going downhill. I liked seeing Obito's resolve, knowing that he's going to stick with what he has done. Even though Obito was offered redemption, you know, stop doing all this and suffer the consequences of your actions, become punished. A lot of people saying that Naruto was forgiving him easily, and, you know, he's giving him a second chance, which, yeah, that's kind of true, but he did say that he should punish for his actions, so I guess that's something. And I thought, okay, yes, he's not going to fall for the Talk no Jutsu, he's going to stick with it. No, instead we gotta continue on with the Talk no Jutsu, with this weird-ass Genjutsu thing, but in the end, Obito didn't even choose, if you think about it. He didn't even have time to think or to choose, because Naruto just grabbed onto his hand and pulled him towards his side. That's all that freaking happened. So even if Obito was not gonna fall for Naruto's speech, then what the hell was the point of having that speech in the first place? Just pull him towards your side. If that is how you're gonna beat him, might as well just do that. And now that he has the 9 chakras extracted from him, he's obviously going to die. Because if a Jinchuriki loses their Bijuus, they would die. Unless they're an Uzumaki, they would survive. However, Obito is not an Uzumaki. Unless he uses Izanagi, like when he used it when he fought against Conan, then his final thought was Rin. Jesus fucking Christ. It's always Rin with this guy. It's annoying. Honestly, the chapter started off good at the beginning, but then when we got to the Tsukiyomi Jutsu, it started going downhill from there. Overall, this arc, I'd say this arc has not been very good as of late. You know how bad I currently feel about the current arc of Naruto? I actually liked the previous arc of Fairy Tail. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's true. The previous arc with the Sun Village, that was at least decent. Even though there was some plot holes, but it was still decent. The beginning part of Tartarus was good. This, however, was not. These past few chapters were not good. They were either gone bad, okay, decent, kinda, but never like great or awesome. No, not like that at all. So what's gonna happen next week? Maybe Madara will finally like jump in because we haven't seen him for a while, and he's still fighting Hashirama so that he could like take control now. But the Jubi has now been separated and extracted from Obito. There's no more Infinite Tsukiyomi. There's no more Shinju. So all that's left now is to deal with Madara, and the Allied Shinobi forces would win. But this is Madara we're talking about here, so I just hope that maybe he'll pull out this trump card of his so that he could become the new final villain, so that he could probably wreck some shit. Something, really, please, for Madara, because as of late, we haven't seen him do a lot, just mostly fighting against Hashirama. And I swear to God, if Madara gets the top no jutsu by Naruto, I don't know how I'd react. I'd be incredibly pissed off at the moment. I would. Would I keep on reading? I don't know. It's just... This is how Obito is defeated. Being talked to Naruto, being pulled to the other side, not even having a say in it whatsoever in the middle part. He gets the chakras extracted from him, falls on a ditch, dying, looks up at his hand, thinking about Rin, of fucking course, because it's fucking Obito. I'm sorry for swearing a lot. It's just this chapter annoyed me. It really did. And you know what? Whatever. Let's just move on from this, please. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy Naruto, but there are some times where you just can't let this sit idly by at all. You just can't. So yeah, that is Naruto chapter 654. Tell me guys, what do you think about this week's chapter? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you incredibly disappointed of what happened to Obito, just like I am? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, like the video if you like it and subscribe for more videos. Be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google Plus, of course. So yeah, that is Naruto chapter 654. This was below average. Didn't like it at all. And hopefully Obito can die so we can move on to Madara and maybe put an end to this war or this arc overall. I'm Lunar Spawn 27 and I will see you guys later. Bye.